Rebeca, esta es tu mami. Por favor, no le digas a nadie de lo nuestro. Por favor, que la gente no entiende. ¿Está bien?
I know.
Cuídate, por favor.
By some estimates, there are over 1 million practitioners of Santeria in the United States, over 100 million worldwide. The secret nature of the practice stands in the way of accurate counts. Santeros like it that way. Santeria is a faith that centers on the tradition of honoring life, community, and history. Practitioners believe in one God, Olodumare, who has passed on divine powers to the 9 Orishas, Elegua, Obatala, Yamaya, Oya, Oshun, Shango, Ogun, Orula, and Babaluaye, ancestor spirits who collectively carry the divine power of God and to whom practitioners go for guidance. According to Santeria, every life on earth is guided by an Orisha. Early in life, practitioners seek the guidance of a Babalao, a priest of the faith, in identifying and connecting with their Orisha. My Orisha is Yemaya, mother of all things. I call her my Orisha, but really I'm hers. I welcome her into my life, into my home, by making a place for her that is hers alone, an altar of things that she likes. She's the ruler of the sea, so I bring her seashells and starfish and conch. I light blue, silver, and white candles for her in honor of the surface of her domain. I fit her space with white flowers and copper pennies and the sea turtles that she loves to mother. At the center is a painting of her in spirit, in the waters, swimming with confidence and grace, tending to the life floating upward from the land beneath. The doll beside her is her body, her eyes, her hands, her feet. She's in the same brown skin that she bore in life on earth. The altar is the central point of practice. The materiality of the Orisha altar is itself historical text, each item representing an aspect of the history of a people. Dark brown dolls in holy water, starfish and fire, a crucifix and 7 pennies. These are passed down as stories of colonization, slavery, survival, assimilation, redemption. They are stories embedded in stories that communicate moral values in the historical context of our lives. Every Orisha has stories that explain their relationship to God, to their community of Orishas, and to the living. No story is written, and while the stories sometimes change, the meanings never do. I treat my Yemaya as a living family member. In doing so, I feed her sweets, rum, honey, cake, melon. In maintaining her survival, I maintain also the survival of my culture, of the parts of my history that would be lost if they weren't on my altar, or in my mother's stories, or in the herbs I use to bathe my spirit. There is no Bible, no text from which to read. There are no designated houses of worship in which to gather. There is no single form of practice. In Santeria, faith is passed down through a tradition of communing with ancestral spirits. History is told through the actions of practice, through the preparations of ointments, candles, and baths, all of which serve to treat the body as a crossroads of life and death, of the spiritual and the bodily realms, a crossroads of the past, the present, and the future. There isn't much written on the subject of Santeria. There isn't much that can be written. But that's exactly where the story is. Óyeme ya, grande y hermoso, Madre de los 7 mares, Madre de todos los orillas, llama a menester para bendecir a este agua y para hacerla santa para poderme bendecir e hizo santo. Oh la mayoría de la Madre Santa, oye mis preocupaciones. Pregunta que usted quita mis problemas con la esencia del agua más pura. Óyeme ya, llamo a menester para bendecir a este agua y para hacerla santa para poderme bendecir e hizo santo. Oh la mayoría de la Madre Santa, oye mis preocupaciones. Pregunto que usted quite mis problemas con la esencia del agua más pura. Gracias a la mayoría de la Madre Santa por eliminar mis preocupaciones y llevarlas.
Shubaragbo mejuba, are shubaragbo laroye. Adamande kori shubaragbo, mejuba halek bajulanao. Shubaragbo mejuba, are shubaragbo mejuba. Adamande kori shubaragbo, mejuba. Hey, baragbo mejuba, are shubaragbo laroye. Adamande kori shubaragbo, mejuba halek bejulana.